Banaras is an ancient place. It's arguably the oldest living extant city in the whole world. It has a continuity in its history. If you read a story from the past, you can see a reflection of it in the present, either in lifestyle or in space or in the ways that people remember their own histories. There's a very live memory of Banaras's history among its own residents. The earliest mentions perhaps were in places like the Mahabharata and even earlier than that, but the Mahabharata is very vivid about Banaras. And then there are all these Jatak Kathas which are associated with, in Buddhist literature, with the previous lives of the Buddha. And so many of them begin, once there was a merchant in Banaras, or once upon a time this potter in Banaras. So they mention trade and commerce a lot, and they mention manufacturing a lot, which means domestic manufacture, artisanal manufacture. So we know that artisans go back to that time, which is at least 2,500 to 3,000 years ago. In all pre-industrial cities, there is a neighborhood-based division, which is trade or manufacturing-based, product-based. In the north, you'll find a whole swath of weavers, Adampura, Jaitpura, Lallapura. And then there'll be a central, that Chowk area, which is the big old market area where live the big communities of metal workers and everyone who deals with that. On the side a little bit is Kujwa and Kashmiripura, where you have all these woodworkers and lacquer workers and a lot of potters. And potters are then spread a little bit to the south of that. And then you have a further southern Mohalla where are all the embroiderers, the zardozes. The importance of this is in the Mohalla consciousness that residents have. So artisans describe themselves by their Mohallas. They are very close to it. There are lots of activities that are based in the Mohalla. Their daily, of course, needs are fulfilled there, but they also have their own akhadas for physical working out. So they have their gymnasiums, as it were, which are outdoor ones. They have their little shrines or temples where they meet regularly for different purposes. They have a library and a community center. These are all the characteristics of any Mohalla, Muslim or Hindu. Their homes are also similar. It's always a kind of square which goes up high like a chimney, sometimes only 3 floors, sometimes up to 5 or 6. There is one entrance, and on the ground floor there'll be rooms all around, and there's one staircase going to the next floor and going to the next floor, and if you look down from the top, all you see is all the way down. So there is a kind of open middle, and all around it are rooms. The bottom ones are usually used for work and the top ones for living. So it's a notion of turning inwards. So this artisan house design is part of the lifestyle. It's very cramped. I don't want to again romanticize it. Given the house design, given their residential patterns and mohallas, given their age-old presence in the city, one could say that Banaras is, of course, the holy city of the Hindus. It's the pilgrimage center. But what it is, even equally interesting, and if not more interesting than that, is it is a city of artisans. That's what Banaras is.